Paul, did you develop this plot, or was the house already built when you?
No, when I came here, there was nothing. I built everything on this property I put here.
Wow.
When I came here, there was nothing. I built the house, everything
That's awesome.
we put here.
Wow.
That's amazing.
It's a log house because I lived in Los Angeles where we had earthquakes. I got so tired of patching up my plaster. So I'm going to build something that can flex. And that house, the interior walls, look exactly like it did 30 years ago when 41 years ago when I built it.
Wow.
You know what's cool about logs too in building? It's really fast. When you put up a log wall, you do 4 things. You frame, you insulate, you do exterior siding and interior drywall in one move.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's really fast. And it's really it really smells nice in my house, the pine logs. I mean, it's attractive. And it really it makes a good house. And it'll flex well in an earthquake.
Have you ever had one here?
We've had several here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No. I was one day out bidding a job. It was hilarious. I'm in this guy's yard, and there's a little pond right here, and I'm feeling myself like losing my sense of balance. I'm thinking like, what's going on? I'm looking at this water thing going, whoosh. I says, there's just an earthquake happened. And all of a sudden you hear all these phones ringing all around you in these houses. Everybody's calling about, did you feel that? I'm just standing outside, and this water's doing this like, I'm like, wow, man, that was an earthquake.
Where was that at?
In Swim.
Oh, how long ago was this?
I would say maybe like 12 years ago.
Yeah, got it.
It was a while ago, but it was just I'm feeling like, what's happening? Equilibrium. I'm feeling like I'm moving. Like, what's up with this? You know, I see this pond like, whoosh, like, whoa, man, this is an earthquake. Well, head on over here. I was just sharing with the people here. If you have a home with a drain field, a septic system, use your drain field for your garden space, because you have sub-irrigation forever, and you're recycling all your waste. You can see here in the grass is these 3 lines that are darker green, one over there, one right here, one right here. And you see, this is my drain field, and all my wastewater is in that herb garden, and I never watered anything in there. Look how nice it is. Because see, it's being all sub-irrigated, water coming up underneath. So it's again recycling all my wastewater. I want everybody to check out my fig trees. Look at how healthy they are. And then look at all the figs on them. And I live in a place you can't grow figs. I love it. It's so cool.
So when they're ripe, these turn, is it red or black?
No, how they get ripe is the very end starts to split, but the interior meat is like purple.
Okay. So does the outside stay green?
Yep.
Oh.
It's the only variety that gets ripe here. It's called Desert King.
Okay.
It's a very early variety. Because I know people like they go brown turkey and stuff, but they don't get ripe because it's not warm enough here.
Exactly.
But this one gets ripe, and it's awesome.
And it's called which one?
Desert King.
Desert King. Okay.
Now, if anybody wants a fig tree, you can go into my chicken pen. There's a fig tree over there at the base. There's all kinds of little shoots coming up. You can break those off and go plant them. I'm telling you the truth, from a stick stuck in the ground, in 3 years I have fruit.
Oh my God.
It's amazing how prolific they are.
And it's the same variety?
It's the same tree.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I won't be home for a week.
Then put it in water.
Put it in water. Soil and water, or just
No, just water.
Just water.
Just keep it wet. Don't let it dry out. And then plant it deep, because at each little lobe it'll create roots. And so you plant it deep. The deeper you plant, more roots you're going to get.
It's not just
There's
it's not just the
just
tree
the
or
other
the
day.
stick that you go and put in. It's
What's it
also
called?
the
YLM is
No leaves. You just want to put a stick in the ground.
right.
'Cause
But then the ground that you want to stick on is you probably want the with the wood chips.
well, ideally, but you can plant it in any soil and just put wood chips over it, and you're good. Doesn't matter the soil. Now, do you use herbs?
I do.
I want you to take a tiny piece of that thyme. I'm talking tiny,
Yeah, tiny.
just so you can see how potent. Oh, right behind you. Okay, a tiny piece, because you're going to be shocked at how potent that is. See how strong that is, though? Wood chips, amazing. It's an herb. My wife is a midwife. She uses all these herbs that are practiced instead of drugs. I'm not sure all their names, but they all have nutrient.
I heard we're supposed to try some thyme.
Right here.
Just
A tiny piece because it's really strong. You'll be shocked at how strong it is.
What is this flower?
I'm not sure it's an herb. See how potent that is?
Wow.
So to take that away,
A zing.
this fennel here is going to blow you out. It's so sweet. Take some of the foliage, like the fern stuff,
Yeah.
and eat it. You're going to be blown. I mean, it is so sweet. It's like dessert.
Oh wow.
Is this basil in the greenhouse?
Yeah.
Is that in there to heat it up?
Because basil, I'm too cold to grow basil outside, so the glass on the side knocks out the wind, keeps it warmer. Isn't that delicious? It's like dessert. Sugar, man.
I grow my strawberries in gutter
Mhm.
in my greenhouse.
Uh-huh.
Because the slugs would decimate them when they were outside. But they're great in the gutters.
Oh wow. Wow, that is so sweet.
Isn't that good?
Like liquid
Yeah.
without all the extra sugar.
Now you notice there's no chicken smell.
Make a rooting hormone?
The stem and everything.
Yep, chop it all up real fine.
Okay.
Soak it in it for a couple days, then take it out, put fresh water in so it can start molding.
Right. Okay. He said make it tea water with this to get them started.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, willow is
More big starts.
willow trees. You can put a stick in the ground anywhere and they grow.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're really all about rooting, and so making a tea out of that is a major rooting element. I mean, it really increases root developments, big time. No, get out of there.
Put some rock over there, huh?
I do, yeah. No, you don't go in the chicken pen.
Wow.
Now you see what I've done over here. You see underneath my willow tree. You see that fig tree.
Yes.
You know why it's there?
Why?
Because when my figs get ripe, they're all gone. But by planting that there because it's in the shade, that comes later. So I extend my fig harvest.
Yes, got
It's
it.
so cool.
Nice. Yes. Absolutely. Ha! That's so funny.
Very fascinating that you put a shear over your blueberries instead of netting. That's such a bright idea.
Yeah,
Does it reflect off
well,
the
the birds.
Oh, the
Yeah, that's
The birds like my blueberries.
because then your netting doesn't get all messed
Now, is anybody growing St. John's wort?
I go out and harvest it wild.
You see the size of that right there?
that. I saw that. Yeah.
It's awesome, man.
Okay.
I haven't ever seen one that big.
Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
Ag-
I heard your wife uses the herbs.
Yeah,
for different things.
she's a midwife. She uses herbs instead of drugs because they're so much more effective and no side effects.
Right.
They really work. See this is black cohosh. That's a woman's herb right there.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. What does she use the St. John's wort for? Do you know?
I'm not sure exactly what I'm not a midwife. And I don't
Right.
But she knows. She's been practicing like 43 years and she's pretty confident.
Yeah.
She's now delivering babies that she caught. She's delivering their babies.
Oh yeah.
It was here a year ago, this woman was walking up my driveway with her daughter, pregnant, and I'm totally, deja vu was huge. I says, I remember when you were walking up my driveway pregnant with that baby, with your daughter. I was there that day, and here you are again, walking my driveway, and now your daughter's pregnant. I mean, it was like, incredible. Second generation.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Look at that. Like the view.
Yeah, see, those are Olympic mountains over there. Way over, see those high mountains? That's the Olympics. And see, that's where my water's coming from those glaciers.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, really awesome.
It really is beautiful.
Yeah, this is a special place. We were really very, very, very thankful to live here.
Well, that's all I have for this video. Bang around that bell icon if you want to be notified when new videos come out. Call us on the hotline if you have comments or questions and want to be featured in an upcoming video. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Check us out on the website, and we'll see you guys on the next one.